Let's go. Welcome back. Sun, day, night. Hope you're having a lovely Monday night. I've got a chessboard. Back row is randomized. This is starting position 822. 822. Memorize it. Study it. Master it. When it elects to mirror my opening move, I'm going to in-shadow this bishop going after this pawn. Opponent may do the same. No, it just creates a solid pawn chain here. I'll grab that. Takes. Gonna go after the bishop. I always like to develop knights at least behind pawns or on open files, so they're not inhibiting pawns. Like if this knight were to come here, this pawn would be a little silly. And also, knights in the corner are very problematic in chess 960, so I'm going to develop this knight this way towards the center. So let's go. Opponent castles. Castling works the same in chess 960, except for the mouse clicking mechanism, where you actually have to drop the king on the rook. I'll do the same. Defending the bishop. So these pawns often are sometimes weak. Usually the kings end up stepping over in both 960 and chess, standard position chess. But one thing that's different is the queens can get active early in chess 960. Because of the randomized back row, there are weak squares, weak points. Like already, can I consider not jumping in, but threatening it? The idea of kicking this knight. Mm. Yes, can we get this pawn coaxed forward? I think it would be weakening the king side. Opponent to go for that. Now I'm going to coordinate with the bishop, but with the idea of dropping the bishop back here. Because now I imagine this. Of course, you have to consider it takes, pawn takes, queen takes. And this is good in this moment, because the pawn is less protected with the bishop in front of the queen. I'd be happy to trade off this bishop and land my queen here, closer to the center of the board. Opponent develops a knight, but also allows the queen to retake. Okay, pawn storm. The only problem is, where's the knight going? But okay, knight goes back. This is the only problem. Now I have to defend this pawn. Can't push past, so I will defend it. I could defend it with the rook, or pushing this pawn. Pushing this pawn creates a weakness here. Since my king is castled and rook's connected, I'm just going to push this. Bring the rook over. Now the rook is, well, still not ready to push, but we can get some coordination here. Meanwhile, this is always an idea. You always have to consider this, sacking the bishop for 2 pawns, landing the queen here. You just have to have other pieces ready to jump in the fight. And this knight, the brave knight, is going to try to aid the queen. It's nice that the knight can't be kicked immediately. And right away, look at this position. It looks very standard, very like a position you'd find in standard chess. Okay, I do like this queen. Don't, well, I can consider these 2 moves. I don't want to take, because then you just replace the knight. And the queen's a little bit more active on the d file, or the e file. So I'm going to drop, yeah, I said I don't want to take, but don't want to come here or here. Meanwhile, way too much yapping. I come here, keeping the rooks connected, but not coordinating with the bishop. So the sacking idea is off for the moment. Today was a weird day. I'm working Sundays now for the next month. The coworker is gone for a lengthy time. So I worked early this morning, And I tried to watch the finals of the Grand Slam in Las Vegas, the Freestyle and 60 chess tournament. Today was the final day. It was Levon Aronian against Hans Niemann in the finals. And Nakamura and Magnus were playing for third place. I need a move. This is my move. I'm going to bring all my pieces over to the king side with 1 minute and 25 seconds. One has a healthy 3 minutes and 17 seconds. But yeah, I was tried to watch it on Twitch when I got home, but I was so tired. I took a nap. I probably slept for 3 hours. And woke up and made something to eat. Here we are. It feels just like a weird, different day. And if you remember, if you are aware, the last time I tried to play Chess 960, I just gave up. That was on Friday night, I believe. I was just playing so terribly that I eventually just gave up and switched to standard position. Light coming in. Okay, I'm gonna try to, let's see where this knight's going. It's gonna come back here, I believe. Or here. If it comes back here, though, I can kick it again. I think it's coming here. I guess this is an option too, going after the queen. Let's go. Now coordinating in with the bishop with 1 minute 4 seconds. Not worried about this. And I don't think I mentioned congratulations to Levon Aronian for eventually winning that. Sorry for the spoiler. But I think at this point, chess 960, or freestyle chess as they call it in this tournament, quite obscure, and I don't, probably not very many of you are watching that. It was quite a ride though. It started on Wednesday, and Wednesday featured, first day, I believe it was the first day, like 10 hours of chess, or almost 11 hours, but, well, not chess, but at least of the broadcast. They do get breaks. Can I sack here? I'm sacking here. I don't want to even think about it. Pre-moving here. Let's go. Pawn takes. Queen takes. With Magnus and Hikaru getting sent down to the losers bracket in the first day after the group section. That was unexpected. Hans Niemann playing a beautiful 6 wins, 1 draw, 2 losses, I believe. Is there a killer blow here? I have 36 seconds. No, sir, I don't like it. This is the way, going after this check. Rook's going to come here. Try to kick the queen. The rook comes here. Queen comes here. Now if the rook comes here. Oh. Hope you enjoyed that. But let's look. What was the killer blow? I feel like there was a winning move here. Right here. Oh, the cruel computer calls this a draw and suggests for white. Yeah, white to move. What does it suggest? Oh, it's still thinking. Well, that totally loses. You can see the bar drop. Okay, here we go. The queen. Don't tell me what my move is, though. Anyways, dead draw. Hope you enjoyed that. I'll see you next time. Cheers.